Citra means amazing. Amazing, fascinating, ingenious, and therefore beautiful, attractive, compelling. Indeed, the symbol for Citra is an ingeniously cut, multifaceted, sparkling, amazing, therefore attractive and beautiful jewel. So Citra is not just about beauty, it's about expertise, craftsmanship, design, ingenuity, excellence. The Devata, the deity of Citra, is Tvaṣṭā. And Tvaṣṭā is a very interesting deity. If you look up Tvaṣṭā on the internet or in most university texts, you'll see stuff, you'll come across stuff that sounds something like this. In the ancient Vedic religion, Tvaṣṭā was the supreme being, the original creator, but later on, with the rise of the importance of Brahmā subsumed his blah 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 blah. But if you understand the nature of Vedic divinity in the first place, you don't get stuck into assuming that everything is just a historical development of figmental imaginations. The core animator of the world is Paramatma. And Paramatma, being consciousness, has various powers of perception and action. And these powers are addressed by various names. And these names will be very recognizable because they sound like Vishnu, Agni, Indra, Chandra, Surya, Vak. These powers of the Paramatma are the essence of the divinities. Later on, in the history of universal evolution, these primordial powers of Paramatma become superintended by created beings who are born in the span of history. And those beings also take the name of the Shakti, or the power, whom they superintend. So this is the story with Tvaṣṭā. If you think about Tvaṣṭā, it's creativity. Yeah? So the nakshatra, Citra, has a lot in common with Rohinī, which is Brahma's nakshatra, the other very, very creative and intelligent nakshatra. And also it has a lot to do with the Phālgunīs. So all three of these stars are similar, but they're on a spectrum. The two Phālgunīs, and then Rohinī and Citra, they're on a spectrum of beauty. Beauty and creativity and intelligence. The Phālgunīs are strongest on the beauty and creativity in a romantic way. Citra is strongest on the intelligence and therefore fascinating attractiveness. And the Rohinī is balanced in between. So Tvaṣṭā, it's mistaken as Brahmā by scholars, right? Tvaṣṭā is mistaken as Brahmā, so you can see how they're similar. Rohinī, Brahma's nakshatra, and Citra, Tvaṣṭā's nakshatra. Tvaṣṭā is the god of creation. Creativity is the power of creativity itself. So this must exist before anything can be created, isn't it? Even before the god of creativity can be created, creativity must exist. So in my book, I write it out like this. The abstract primordial forms of gods exist prior to tangible creation, and thus prior to Brahmā. Logically, the abstract power to create must exist before anything can be created. So the abstract form of Tvaṣṭā exists before Brahmā, and Brahmā must use Tvaṣṭā's energy to design and create the universe in which Tvaṣṭā soon takes birth as a tangible being. That is why the Vedas call Tvaṣṭā the creator, without contradicting the idea that Brahmā is the creator. So hopefully now you have a better concept of Vedic deities, that they're not historical developments, but they're personal entities who are superintending the various essential powers of consciousness which are animating the universe. And so Tvaṣṭā, Citra's divinity, is the being superintending the power of ingenuity, creativity, architecture, design, things like that. Create that kind of creativity. Now there's another interesting thing about Tvaṣṭā, very interesting. Most of the Vedic deities are one entity superintending a specific Shakti or power of Paramatma. Tvaṣṭā, the creator, the god of creativity, takes two forms, one to help the anti-gods and one to help the gods. The form of Tvaṣṭā for the gods is named Vishvakarma. He's the creator of the universe. And the form of Tvaṣṭā for the anti-gods is called Maya. It means the magician. That's very interesting. And that also reveals another important trait of Citra Nakshatra, which is impartiality. Citra Nakshatra is interested in creativity, creation of designs, but it's not interested in partisanship. So that's why you'll find creators can often create things that are used by destructive people, and then even though they know that this is the case, they don't stop. So Citra has this nature of not really caring whether it's on this side of the team or that side of the team, or on this under this flag or that flag, or with this organization or that organization, or this group or that. It just is interested in exploring the facets of topics and getting into the inner details and understanding like that. Here's what I say as an attempt to summarize Citra. It's all about intellect, ingenuity, creativity, technology, details. And I say Citra empowers humanity to create multifaceted designs, lay complex blueprints, and generate masterpieces and technological marvels. It is the star of architects, designers, and engineers, and allows us to comprehend and give shape to many angles of a subject. So let's hear your comments of who has what in Citra and what kind of person you are. Go ahead and comment below. Let us know. Thank you so much.